Here we are. I think. Maybe. I can figure out which button I clicked to make some of this stuff go away. There it is. Here we are. I knew we were here somewhere. All right. First thing off, I'm kind of messing with stuff. There's Polly and Sheila. Hi, Sheila. Maddie's here. Rhea. Who else? Let's see. Yes, yeah, that was a countdown. We've been starting the feed a little early because there seems to be a delay glitch with Facebook. So just kind of giving the feed a little bit of an early start. Just so you know, we're also doing live on YouTube tonight, something I hadn't done in a while, simply because YouTube's a pain in my butt. Anyway, so if you know somebody that would like to watch that isn't on Facebook, you can send them the YouTube link, which I'm going to post right now. So, yeah, there's always about a 7-second delay on this stuff. And I've been messing with my mic and stuff, so I don't know how well you can hear me. Well, but just a hair. I don't have a whole lot tonight. Not my copy person said that there wasn't much happening tonight. So she told me to recycle what I had. So I'm going to mention that tomorrow in Quail Run, there's a park-wide garage sale. We've got a few things out, a few things already gone, because somebody shows up with money, I'm going to take it. They might change their mind by tomorrow. Let's see. Upcoming events. On the 27th, Alex's Corner Cafe and Tumblebeans is having a craft show. Crafters will be setting up at both parking areas. And then that night, Tumblebeans is having their movie night again. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It's $20 per car. If you want to put your easy chair down close to the screen, it's $5 per chair. That lets you set up close. I was up at the last one, and I'm going to say that the quality of the movie and the sound was really good. Those guys did a good job. That screen is big. It's impressive. Just pray for no wind that night. They had that thing. It was very light wind. And the night they did the last one, and they had that thing tied off the vehicle so it didn't blow away. Let's see, December 3rd, 5 to 8 p.m. Santa will be flying into the fire department. Said Santa arrives at dusk, Christmas tree lighting to follow. That's at the Arizona City Fire Department at the firehouse. Candy canes, music, photos with Santa and Mrs. Claus. Let's see what else I've got here. I don't have a lot tonight. I mentioned the yard sale already. Really, that's about it for tonight. Have any of you got something? What's going on that I don't know about? Linda and I both scour the groups and stuff on Facebook looking for things that are happening so we can relay it here. And we just came up kind of empty today. Been a big day in the news. I'm going to talk about stuff I normally don't talk about on here, and I'm going to make this one a short, sweet one. I'm trying to think of the word I want to use and be nice at the same time. The new infrastructure bill passed Congress. It hasn't gone through Senate yet. They're celebrating. I'm not seeing a whole lot in there that's going to help any of us. The Rittenhouse trial, if any of you was watching any of that, they came back with a not guilty on all counts. If you watched any of it, I don't know how they could have come back with anything else. Even the prosecution's star witness, the one that got shot in the arm, admitted that he was pointing a handgun right at Rittenhouse at the time. So I don't see how they could have found anything other than not guilty. Like I said, I didn't watch the entire thing. I didn't sit there and take notes and all that stuff. But I watched enough to know that either that prosecutor is totally incompetent or he just flat didn't have anything and they held this trial as an appeasement effort. Yes, Maddie, Sunday morning coffee, 8 a.m., Tumblebeans. It's a fun group. Maddie's having computer issues. I'm just now going through some of the chat stuff. Go get a new computer, Maddie. Just give it up. Get a new one. Back when I was working on computers and selling computers, that's not what I told people. I made a lot more money working on them than I ever made selling one. My markup was razor thin. So repair was much more profitable than sales. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I haven't got anything. I don't know anything. Like I said, tonight we're back to streaming live both on Facebook and YouTube. So if you know somebody that's not on Facebook but would be interested in what we say on a normal night, and this is not normal, you can see my redacted sheet here. Send them the link. Let them watch it over there. I don't know if anybody's actually watching over there or not. Let me look. Nope, nobody. Just me. So we've got seven sets of eyeballs on us right now. Guys, this is a great night. If you want to talk about something, let's talk about it. Because I really got nothing. Linda's gone over to her friends to eat, and she told me, she said, ride the bicycle over when you get done, and maybe there'll be some food left. So we'll see how that works out. I'm not going to bet big money on it either way. So, Maddie, what do you got? Sheila? Seed library still on hold? And if George is watching now or tunes in and watches later, George Bowman, tonight's commentary was for you. I dabbled in politics about all I'm going to on this. If we're going to do that, I'll do a different show on a different night. I've been doing my absolute best to avoid getting into politics of any kind. Okay, nobody's talking. I know you can hear you. You can hear me, I guess. If the board here says I'm cutting out, but that don't always mean I am. And if I turn sound on one of the screens to see if I'm getting out, And I get this horrible feedback. And I really can't watch myself on the actual feed, like over on YouTube or Facebook Live, because, like I said, there's about a 7-second delay, and it make me nuts. So, if this is going to be a short show tonight. Daryl, how you doing, guy? Hey, you got a big party coming up, White Elephant thing, or did I already miss it? If it wasn't for such a long drive, I would have loved to come to that. Sounded to me like there was going to be good food and a lot of foolishness, and that's just right up my alley, especially the food part. So, come on, guys, help me out here. Sheila, you have a good night. There she goes, out the door. That sounds like so much fun. He has a white elephant party. And it looks to me like it's a combination of white elephant and potluck. And from the things I've seen that people are going to be bringing to that, I wish I was there and still had the appetite I had 30 years ago. It just sounds like a real blast. So, guys, I got nothing. I even hate to admit that. I don't even have a good story to tell. No, I probably do, but it'd be on me, so that wouldn't be any good. That would just be, I think statute of limitations have run out on all my fun. So, this is going to be short and sweet. I promise I will come up with something better for next week. I don't know what. I may have to make something up. If needed, let's see, garage sale. I've got a new bicycle out there. I bought it a year ago, and I maybe have put 2 miles on it since I got it. I decided I like having a motor. Leftover stuff from when I was actually riding motorcycles a lot, especially in Missouri. I got a pair of ladies' chaps, a pair of men's chaps. I've got a trike cover. Got a Harley Davidson soft luggage. Leather coats. One for a women's leather coat. And I got an extra large leather coat for men, and that thing is heavy. It's also quite warm. There's some gauntleted gloves with knuckle guards. Yeah, I'm on orders to smoke a turkey. We talked about it, decided, heck with it. We're not going to do a turkey this year. And then Linda went to the grocery store and she came home and said, oh, by the way, there's a 12-pound turkey out there. You need to put it in the freezer and we'll smoke that for Thanksgiving. Now there's only 2 of us. And last year, she was going to get a small turkey, like 10, 12 pounds. And she did one of the online orders. And when we went to pick it up, they said, oh, by the way, we were sold out on the small turkeys. So we substituted a 20-pound for your 12-pound, same price. We ate a lot of turkey, which is fine by me. She doesn't get too excited about turkey leftovers, but I do. I've had deep fried, but I've never deep fried one myself. So they're good. The last deep fried I had was actually a Missouri wild turkey, and that was really good. I think I like the wild ones deep fried better than I do roasted. But I've got the pellet grill here, and I'm going to load it up with maple pellets, put my secret rub on it, and let it smoke a while. Turkey and chicken comes out so good smoked. And the last thing I did was they told me it was a pork shoulder roast. It was a blade roast that they'd rolled up and tied, and that came out good. And before that, I did a pork butt. And before that, I did a small ham. So it just, she would like for me to do that a lot more. But since I've not been drinking, it's not as much fun. It's a lot more fun if you're standing around watching that thing with a cold beer in your hand. So maybe I need to start drinking again. When I was grilling stuff, on a regular grill, my cold beer was my timer. Put the steak on, drink a beer. When the beer was gone, it was time to turn the steak. Open another beer. When that one was gone, it was time to take the steak off. It came out nice and pink. So, all right, guys. I've babbled along here. And I don't think I've said a thing. Hopefully, next week my sheet looks better. This looks like something put out by the government. I didn't redact it heavily enough. But... All right. I don't know anything. I'm just talking. So I'm going to wind this up. I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope to see several of you on Sunday morning, 8 a.m. If you need a good cruiser bicycle, come by. I got one sitting out there. And we'll talk to you all later. You have a good night.